Hey guys, it's Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and today I'm going to show you how to do what I'm calling the knotted headband. Now, a fan from St. Petersburg, Russia sent this idea to me, and I thought it was really clever and a great twist on a headband for the front of your hair. So I've started, tip down so they can see, by parting her hair on this side, and then I've also parted just from the side part to the top of her ear. And I've pulled all the rest of her hair back into a ponytail to keep it out of the way. You can see that I've already sprayed just with some water her hair down, and you don't have to do that, but I find that it works nicely for her hair because she has lots of little baby hairs in the front, and this helps them keep them secure. You're also going to want a little alligator clip for this hairdo. It will just make it a little bit easier, and I'll show you why in a little minute. So you're going to start by taking your comb and just running it up and sectioning off just a small section. And that one didn't turn out very well, so I'm going to redo that one. Okay, so just a small section of hair, parting it into two pieces. I'm going to turn you just a little bit this way. And then you're going to take this left section over the top, reach your fingers through the middle, and pull the end through. So it's as if you're tying like your shoelaces on your shoes. And then just lay it flat. Then you're going to take your comb, section off another section, and repeat the same process. Now, if you have hair that's really fine or has lots of flyaways, wetting it down will work, but you can also think about using some pomade. I have put just a little bit of pomade through her hair. You hang on to those front pieces for me. I've used this one. It's Garnier Nutrice Fiber Gum. But if you don't have that, don't worry about it. Use whatever you want. You can try some hairspray. Anything that you have in your cupboards already that you're currently using will work fine too. So third time, again, left over right, reach through the middle, grab the end, pull it down so it's tight and flat. And I'm gonna have her hold on to these. Now this one's a little different. You can see that you have 3 strands back here at this point. We're going to take that first strand that we worked with, the farthest one away, pull it underneath the other 2, and I'm going to just clip the other 2 down flat against her head. And you'll understand why in 5 seconds. So again, I'm going to part off a little section. You can see that this end is now in my left section of hair, and I'm going to reach under and grab that front strand and pull it under and add it into the right section, and then go ahead and just tie a knot like you normally would and tighten it down, and then again put this back into the alligator clip. And I'm going to, while I'm back here, I'm going to take that front one again and release it and alligator the other 2, and we're going to continue this. Seems kind of repetitive, I know. Oops, sorry. Until we run out of hair, which takes just a minute or 2. And just so you know, while I'm working on this, I'll just tell you, this will work on short hair. My daughter that has shoulder length hair, I can do it on her hair as well. And it also will work if you have bangs, because your bangs will just kind of knot into the hairs, and which is nice if you need your bangs out of your way for a day. So again, we're going to release that frontmost strand, clip those 2 down, grab another little slice of hair, add that strand in, find my front one, here it is, hang on to those. You can do this on yourself. I have tried. It's just a little easier if you use another clip on the front, since obviously you won't be able to hold it. Thank you. And release and continue until we run out of hair. One more. I think we've got a couple more, then we'll be done. You can see that what happens, I'll show you in just a second. As we're pulling those front strands back in, it's creating kind of like little arches, like little half circle, like kind of a little half circle effect all the way through her hair. And when it loosens up in just a second when we finish it, it creates a really fun pattern. That's really different than what you see typically in headbands. You know, typically you're seeing twists or braids, and so this is a little bit different, a little more unusual. And let's see. Okay. We're gonna, you may hear knocking at this point on the door. I can tell that my baby has crawled up the stairs and has discovered where we are and is wanting to come in. I think we got one more. Nope, two more. So continue on. So I have been thinking about either doing a hair care tutorial or doing like my favorite products of the month. Because, you know, everyone, as you learn and grow with your hair, you develop and discover new products, which is kind of fun. And new things that you love. Whoops, almost did that one wrong. Make sure it goes under the strands, not over. And you'll have to tell me which one you would rather see. So leave a comment below telling me whether you'd rather see like monthly my favorites or a hair care tutorial on how I take care of my hair and my kids' hair. Keep it healthy. So we're down to our last one. Now I'm just going to release the ends. And I'm going to tighten them down first. Just kind of tug a little bit. Now I'm going to pull them down. And I am just going to put an elastic right here. The nice thing about this hairdo is you could really be very creative. You could do this all the way around. You could do it on this other side as well. You could do it into an updo. And lots of different ways to play around with this hairdo. Tip this way so they can see. Now I'm just going to go back and loosen these up just a little bit so you can really see the arc part of it. Tip, tip, tip throughout the hair. Tap, 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 tap. That's what I'm hearing. I might stick a bobby pin even in right here. Just hold that little piece of hair flat. And then just tuck that down. Flip the hair over the top of it, however you want. And you're done. And as it dries, just so you know, like, because hers was wet, of course, when we started. But as it dries, it also puffs up a little more as the hair dries and smooths out, which even adds to the effect that we've now created with the little arcs and stuff and the inner knottedness. Is that even a word? I don't know. But I hope you enjoy. Be sure to leave a comment telling me whether you'd rather see a hair care tutorial or monthly favorite products and that kind of thing. So let me know and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.